Hello everyone, Jeff here for Respawn Studios with a guide to the Haakon's Precipice map for Sparrow Racing League in Destiny. So the Dawning, I guess not expansion, DLC seasonal event for Destiny came out this past Tuesday, and it goes until January 3rd. One of the big draws for it is the Sparrow Racing League, which has been brought back. Here I'm showing you my gear on my Hunter. There's actually two sets of gear. I think one set you unlock from leveling up and doing quests for Amanda, who gives you the daily bounties, and the others are random drops that you can get when you finish a race. The only really important one to me are the gloves. They give you this one boost. Fuel efficiency is humongous. Side boosts take less fuel. Side boosts are when you hit the bumper to more sharply turn or kind of quickly avoid an object. It makes a world of difference. I think you can have 4 or 5 of them at a time, and they charge up when you go through gates. You start to get, they call it fuel. Now, for choice of Sparrow, the SR1 Swift River is ideal, but I know a lot of people do not have this. It was a promotional thing for Red Bull, which I think was last fall. It was like before Taken King. They had this option on Red Bull cans. They give you a code and you got a quest. So my friend even won a ton of races with the Iron Galler Wing. They're not going to make or break how good you are at Sparrow Racing League. That comes down to your knowledge of when to use gates and how to take turns, how and when to take turns, what paths to do. So it's a lot of map knowledge. That's what I'm going to try and explain here. Yesterday I was getting a ton of 5th and 6th places. Today I've already won this map 5 times and got second a couple times out of like my 10 or 11 races on it. So I want to give my pointers. The big thing with all of these maps is try and get to an early lead. It makes a world of difference because you're not constantly being bumped into, which could ruin your day very quickly. So hold down left trigger, of course, to go. Always be holding down left trigger. Try and get through early gates. Now, this first big turn is huge. When you hit this first gate, right bumper. When you hit this one, right bumper. When you go through this part of the cave, right bumper. So you're going to want to hit right bumper 3 times. You see, I just passed like 4 people doing that. A lot of people are not aware that you can do that to get around that bend much more quickly. Then when there comes to the diversions in paths, always take the left because you're going to go up top. The ones to the right are down low, and generally they take about up to a second more each in my experience. So I would try and stay up top, hit this gate. If possible, hit this gate. Sometimes you won't have the proper angle and momentum. Same with that one. You see I just missed it. Here, I wouldn't use a bumper. Sometimes, Chance, please, my dog's going crazy. You don't need to hit the first of those 2 gates there around that one turn. I would try and hit this one. Now for the pipes, this is kind of an RNG thing. Sometimes they're kind of spaced out where you could perfectly go through them with no problem. If not, you see I went off a snowbank there in the second one. If possible, and you think to do that, you can go off that and kind of land to the right of the third ones to avoid them. Now when you come to those 4 columns, go through the right side of the middle, and you don't have to go to the next immediate gate. Go to the one right before you start going down the hill. Now, when you start a second or third lap, try and go between the 2 different ramps because the ramps kind of slow you down, actually. Now, again, right bumper, and as we go through here, right bumper. And you go through that so much more quickly. You could shave off like a second and a half out of every round from what people would be getting otherwise. So again, upper path, you go straight. Here, I would not use bumper. You kind of get a better angle to go through both of these. Again, stay to the left, go up top. Come around this bend fine. You're just trying to get through the one gate at the bottom. If you don't hit it, you don't hit it. That's the other big thing. You don't have to go through every gate. I intentionally leave some gates. If you know you have to go out of your way, that's going to slow you down. Don't lose seconds. Just keep going. If you don't hit a gate, you don't hit a gate. That's fine. It doesn't make or break it, especially if you're in first place. Just stick to your plan. Try and remain calm. So here I kind of get the good RNG, but I end up hitting a column anyway because I'm an idiot. But just keep going. Here, guy temporarily passes me, but go through a gate. Go through this gate. go through this. Again, stick to the right here. You don't have to worry about that next gate. See, I've already passed him because he has to turn. He has to take extra time to go to the side to go through a gate. Now I hit this one, and we're into our final lap. So one more time, try and stay between these two ramps. Just hit that one gate, hit this one, right bumper. You don't have to worry about that one. Just hit right bumper, go through the right side of the cave, right bumper. If you can hit this gate, great. If not, just stick to the left, stay up top. Keep using your boost. As you come down the hill, try and hit this gate, and then we're going to take a big turn. If you can hit bumper, great. If not, even better, because you have likely a better angle to go through both of those gates. Stick to the left. Just always be holding down left trigger. I wouldn't worry about using the bumpers here. Just again, get a big angle. Make sure you hit that one gate at least. The side of that hill is definitely a hazard. If you fall off, you die. So if you have to be better to be safe than sorry, just use a bumper to avoid going off the side. So again, I miss a lot of gates, and some of them are intentional. I hit 8 fewer gates than anyone else, and I win by a few seconds, even though I ran into a column, even though I mess up a couple ways, because of this route, right? You want to pick your poison. If you could hit that gate, great. There I didn't. Just stick to the right. Don't worry about that gate to the left. Hit this one at the top of the hill. So there we go. I'm going to win this race by a few seconds. This is just a guide to one of the 4 maps for SRL, the one that I think I have the best handle of right now. I really hope you found those tips useful. I'm not the best at Sparrow Racing League, but I think I'm pretty darn good at that map. So I hope you found that, again, effective. Maybe it'll help you get a little faster times and some wins toward your advancements for the quest. Other than that, this is Jeff from Respawn Studios, and I should be back with more videos soon.